Good evening, parents, and welcome to the 2020 Fall Marching Show entitled Soar. Applause. Yes! I have to do it like the Bands of America. Marching band. We are super excited to be able to showcase your children's talents out here this evening. We're blessed that we're lucky to be able to do that. I want to thank you all for coming out and entrusting us with your children. Before we go too far and get into what the show is going to entail, I want to make sure that I thank certain groups. And first, I want to thank the community of Lamont. They've always supported the band through thick and thin, supported us when we've asked for money on the corners, come to the dinner dance, support all the wonderful things that we do. So thank you to the community of Lamont. I want to thank the members of our school board. They support the band like no other. And without them and their permission, we couldn't do what we do. The next, I want to thank our amazing administration. They are our guidance, and they help us to make sure that we can get all the logistics that we need to do. We actually have three of them here. We have Dr. Tickner, Mr. Eric Michelson, and Mr. John Young over here. So they've made all three shows freezing tonight. They're going to be icicles. But they're out supporting the band. Thank you to all of them. I also want to thank our building and grounds crew for keeping us safe. They clean up after us on Wednesday nights. During our normal class days, they're spraying things down for us, cleaning it so that we're safe during class periods. I also want to thank the deans who are out here helping to make sure that the traffic flow and the seating and everything's the right way, giving up an evening away from their families. I want to thank our marching staff who's up here and walking around. They've been with us on Wednesday nights, making sure that your students get the same type of experience they would get during a normal marching season. We all know it's not a normal marching season, but we're trying to give them as close to as an experience as we can. I want to thank the band parent officers who put up with Mr. Doherty and myself during our monthly meetings, on all those Zoom meetings, talking about what are we going to do for this and how are we going to do this, and then putting up with, well, we want to do this crazy idea. Can you help us make this happen? Band parent officers, awesome, thank you. I want to thank the uniform crew. They've put in so much time. I can't even tell you how much time they've put in, but it's not just hours, it's days, it's nights. They did all that work so that they can put on a 5-minute show. And they were here for days and days and days and hours making sure that those uniforms are ready. So thank you to all the parents that helped with the uniforms. I saw a couple people doing the small clap. Thank you. They put in a ton of hours. I also want to thank the Gamina family that helped us out with making the bell covers for all the instruments, making sure that those are safe as well. And all of the band parents for what you've helped in some way or another with our program. But most of all, I want to thank the students. They trusted Mr. Doherty and myself to give them an experience that not a lot of other band across our area are going to get. So they trusted us. They trusted us to keep them safe. And we want to thank the students for being with us. And now we're going to get ready to do. Okay.
Mr. Nelson's our big toe. We want to. He's seriously holding this whole thing together. Can we give a round of applause to this guy? Yeah, perfect. But there's one other thing. Seniors, freshman families. I know this is predominantly who's here today. And there was one little thing I wanted to add. He didn't know about this. Applied mad. I'm doing it, but. What our band does on an annual basis is really special, and our seniors this year didn't get that chance to march state for the last time, as they came in as freshmen that first year of enduring the weather and the hard work and coming into something they've never experienced before. That whole thing you have that sight that when I'm a senior, we'll do something amazing too, and we'll help lead that. This is actually more for the students at this point, but what they've been able to do this year with the limitations that the world has given them, we're really proud of them. And I think seniors take comfort in knowing that what you've done this year is extremely important for the progress of this group in the coming years. And you've definitely made the best tasting lemonade I think any band has in the state of Illinois. So I just wanted to thank you seniors one more time. Thank you for everything. Freshmen, they're a good example for you guys. So Mr. N, I'm done.
I'd buy some of that lemonade. 5 cents. Lucy, my jokes are terrible today. Okay. I thought it was timely with Charlie Brown not being on TV and then everyone. Okay, thank you. I know Mr. Doherty and I weren't going to thank each other, and then he did that, but you see the amount of work that man puts in and the amount of hours he puts in. I'd love for you to give Mr. Doherty some love and thanks as well. Okay, I'm cold, you're cold, they're really cold, they've been here all the time. We chose this show because we wanted to give a college-style show that we could have a little bit of fun with. This show, we started with the song High Hopes. If you're not familiar with that, that's a pop song from Panic at the Disco. It's something that we chose just a little bit for the title, that we would give them hope that we can have a future to continue to do this. Once we picked that song, we're like, oh, what else can we do that would be kind of fun to do? We picked a Stevie Wonder song. We picked Higher Ground, and it's a little bit more of the funky version, not the Red Hot Chili Peppers version. And the last song we did was Ain't No Mountain High Enough, which is a good oldie but a goodie that a lot of people like to sing along with. If you put those three titles together, it's about reaching a higher height and coming out of the shirt that has the phoenix on it, out of the ashes. We just wanted to give these guys and you something that is a little bit normal in life. So without further ado, we are going to do our 2020 fall show. Soar, drum major, take it away.